there, and welcome to another exciting edition of your favorite program, The Diaspora. And I remain your host, Koinsola Adetumbi. Sequel to requests by Nigerians stranded abroad in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic, also known as COVID-19, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has directed all its missions abroad to list the Nigerians who are willing and ready to come home. I have details on the level of readiness, preparedness, and compliance by Nigerians around the world. And that's not all. Nigerians in the diaspora are making huge donations towards defeating COVID-19 in Nigeria. Stay tuned for this and so much more on today's program. Nigerians in Europe, US, China, and other parts of Africa are registering to be evacuated by the federal government of Nigeria, following a letter issued for those who are stranded and willing to come home. The chairman CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission has answered some questions raised by those who are home and abroad. Take a listen.
Most of these Nigerians stranded were actually people who traveled, went on vacation, went on courses, went for medicals, traveled for one reason or the other. Not that they actually live in the diaspora, maybe a few do, but not that they actually live there, but they were stranded as a result of traveling for one thing or the other. Now the process has started, the missions have started compiling names, and we in the Diaspora Commission also opened a website. We've sent all the names collected to the missions for onward transmission to the ministry for the next steps. Now there are some protocols to be followed as laid down by the NCDC. One, you must get tested for the coronavirus in the country where you are in before departure. And secondly, on arrival, you will have to be on compulsory isolation for 14 days. And then, of course, you have to bear the cost of your ticket. Now, the cost of the ticket will be negotiated by the ministry with various airlines and hopefully will be very, very reasonable. Some of them said, it's too harsh. Why should I test there and come back here? Well, maybe if you do test negative, NCDC can change their mind about the 14-day quarantine here, but that is the protocol. Because in doing all this, we also have to consider the Nigerians that are here. Well, how long the return of the Nigerians would take, again, will be the decision of the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs. All this will go away and life will return to normal. That's what we pray for very, very soon. We need to stay home, we need to observe the laws, we need to observe social distance, and it's very important. And don't tell ourselves that, it's for the rich man, it's not for this and that. The virus is not spreading, it is people that are spreading the virus. Let's understand that again. It is people that spread the virus, A to B, B to C in terms of touching. So let's obey all the laws. But really, I understand, and we all do, that it's a tough time for the whole world. But again, we need to just help each other. We need to support one another.
Many thanks, Mama Diaspora, for your soothing words of encouragement during this time. Meanwhile, the Honorable Minister of State, Foreign Affairs, Zubairu Dada, once again urges Nigerians in the diaspora to be of good conduct wherever they are during this global health scourge. Watch this.
As the world struggles to contain the spread of coronavirus, otherwise known as COVID-19, I wish to see this opportunity to assure all my compatriots in the diaspora that the federal government of Nigeria is conscious of the difficulties we are facing out there and that we share your pains. Now that most countries of the world have closed their borders, including ours, of course, I wish to appeal to you all to remain calm in your host countries and, as good ambassadors, remain law-abiding and comply with all the regulations of constituted authorities in your domain, because they are aimed at containing the spread of this deadly disease. Please do not hesitate to get in touch with our embassies or high commissions wherever you reside, or in the alternative, get in touch with the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Nidcom, for any intervention. My heart goes out to all of you as we continue with the concerted efforts to fight the scourge here at home. I love you all, and I wish you all the best. God bless.
We appreciate your words of encouragement, Honorable Minister. Meanwhile, Nigerians in diaspora are responding to the call to help fight COVID-19 to a standstill. The latest donations of 4,500 sanitizers worth about 5 million naira was donated by Nigerians in China and also students who are hopeful of coming back home during this period. The contributions were coordinated by a philanthropist, Mr. Festus Mbisiogu, and handed over to the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, the Lagos State Government, and the Federal Government of Nigeria.
We have our people doing wonderful things across the globe. They contribute to development of other countries. Now that we have emergency that is life-threatening, it's an opportunity for us to really tap into resources that we have that are enormous all over the world. That's why Nidcom as a commission was set up for coordinating diaspora activities. Went on its own to find a way of organizing our people to support us and support government in this initiative. That is what informed us getting them to donate this sanitizer to Lagos State Government. In fact, it's one of the first in a series of interventions that have been planned to combat this epidemic.
Be part of the efforts that the whole world is making to fight the pandemic of COVID-19 infections. We, the diaspora, have come together, all over the world to participate in our own little quota to ensure that Nigeria is not left behind. We know that the government is doing a lot, and they've done a lot actually, to ensuring that this pandemic is attacked. However, the diaspora community is trying their best to see the input whereby the interventions that we are putting into place could be of a value to the country. Whatever that we are going to hand over to the government of Lagos State today, we especially from the private setup or the private sector in the diaspora, which cuts across people from Europe, from America, from Asia, from South Africa, and the likes, all over the world. We are bringing stuff to the government to alleviate the problems of curtailing the pandemic.
To show solidarity with the Lagos State government in its fight against the scourge of the coronavirus pandemic. I'm here with Professor Bami Goye, who is representing Nigerians in diaspora and who have come forward to support us with this gift. I hereby donate this gift to the Lagos State government for them to support and fight the spread of coronavirus. So thank you and God bless.
On behalf of Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, as well as the Honorable Commissioner Prince Bola Lawal and the Special Advisor Ms. Abisola Olusoya, I want to take this on behalf of the Lagos State government. We show our appreciation to the Nigerians in diaspora for this wonderful gift. They have given us hand sanitizers and will ensure that we use it well. This is also a first stage against the attack of the dreaded coronavirus. And we are so grateful to all the people who have contributed in donating this. We want to thank them so much. May God bless them. Thank you so much.
As the COVID-19 continues to spread, the chairman Nigerians in Diaspora Commission has words of encouragement for Nigerians at home and in the diaspora.
My brothers and sisters in the diaspora, this definitely is a trying time for the world. We've been reaching out to Nigerians globally, and we understand your anxieties and fears. We appeal to you to stick to the health advice in your various countries of residence. As we all practice social distancing, this is a time to stay in touch with one another. This is a time to call one another. This is a time to support one another. This is a time to be our brothers and sisters keepers. However, you must self-isolate for 14 days. As we work hard and pray hard that the coronavirus becomes history all over the world. Nigerians at home, Nigerians abroad, stay safe, keep safe.
Thank you for your best wishes. Now let's take a quick look at some personal hygiene tips to help us during this COVID-19 pandemic.
For now, the best and most efficient way to avoid getting infected is through regular hygienic and sanitary practices, as well as social distancing. As individuals, we remain the greatest weapon to fight this pandemic. By washing our hands regularly with clean water and soap, disinfecting frequently used surfaces and areas, coughing into a tissue or elbow, and strictly adhering to infection prevention control measures in health facilities, we can contain this virus.
Coronavirus is dangerous. We are Nigerians, we are doctors. Please help us to stop the spread now.
Follow these 3 steps. 1. Wash your hands. 2. No contact. And 3. Keep your distance.
Da mong yeswob yerubo kukomowo yobo gaba kuda operewo dan san
anda ne bilanni ozo shepe wanni ho yine hidao asoje neto he wa ji neto he asuzu zagwai asodozo wa asokwo onye no wa poro kukoro no odi yetetere
amu afawa uwa mi coronavirus oruwa we kere omazi ogbe aepe awake akpabua lutara me egegekpa akpepe akpabua omazi
alohikoge nabo memlo che alenpo lekododo odanka ga toche duma lagba ajabole choma akelo tubo che duma baloba ega ne wayo agabon odanka ke yo memlo choha legadu ajega ipo eta mega choma
dedirabe on lotte juude modon be ndiyam be sabulu idabre tata on memindira ta on hofira be juude tatabre ta on badindira on dayida hokka ko e modon kosde tati.
Ya ku jama'a, a wanke hannaye da sabulu da ruwa, a guji kusantan juna na kud da kud ta kwatankwacin yin musabaha, a ba da tazara tsakanin mutane na akalla taku 3.
Ofu bụ anyị ga-ejisi ike na-akwa aka anyị ọfụma were ncha kwụsị aka anyị ike ncha na mmiri kwọọ ya ọfụma. Nke abụọ bụ anyị ga-akwụsị ikwe ndị mmadụ n'aka na anyị dakwa obi maka ọrịa nwekwa ike isi ebe a fere onye ọzọ. Nke atọ bụ ebe ndị mmadụ gbakọrọ agbakọ ka anyị ghara ịdị na-aga ebe a ma ọ bụ ebe ọkụkọ ma ebe a na-eme ihe omume ka anyị ghara ịga ebe ahụ. Bukom geenụ ntị, ihe na-atọ a dị mkpa.
Jama'a, inji a shawula mukon do sawi sorotullo ninkamba misal muko kullum lewaso wani ya kama gretu da nuwi indika tandon gode akiyai mbei rodano
jayam on lebe fule chacha ho mamgere matsembele palu zwanave yo mashukuve yo tire pala yo renga hata ke heme na ha
ẹ fọwọ́ yín pẹ̀lú omi àti ọṣẹ fún àbọ̀ ìṣẹ́jú. Ẹ jìnnà sí ara yín kẹ́ sì má bọwọ́ pẹ̀lú ẹnikẹ́ni. Ẹ fi àyè sílẹ̀ láàrin yín àti ẹnìkejì yín kó tó ẹsẹ̀ bàtà mẹ́ta.
To stop this disease, you go wash your hand well with plenty water and soap. And if you want sneeze, not sneeze enter your hand, sneeze for your elbow so that you no go spread the disease as well. This not be time when they take the shake at all or even give hug. But if you want greet somebody, if you do elbow or even leg greeting when they do now. And at the same time, we fit stop the disease, make we not gather for where plenty people dey, like for party, for Owambe, or any of those things, so that we go stop the disease. So my plea again, I beg, make we come together to stop the coronavirus. Thank you. We are Nigerian doctors, and this is our message on the coronavirus.
Simply stay at home. It is better for all of us.
Nigerians in the diaspora are asking for global support to raise funds to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Do well to give your bid. Here are the details. Nigeria and the global community wait anxiously for the pandemic to be defeated and a vaccine breakthrough soon. In the meantime, please accept our deepest condolences in this tribute. On behalf of the Federal Government of Nigeria and the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, I wish to extend our deepest condolences to the families of the deceased who lost their lives during the pandemic. The Chairman CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission salutes the medical personnel and essential service workers who risked their lives by working on the front lines during this period. We are proud of Nigerian professionals in the medical field who form an essential part of the workforce who are working to save humanity during this period. Away from the coronavirus and onto our feedback segment. Thank you so much for filling out our survey as we have collated over 1,000 responses so far. Let me share some of the highlights with you. 96% of Nigerians in diaspora want to invest in Nigeria. 58% want to invest in healthcare, while 51% are interested in real estate. 44% have advanced degrees. 27% of respondents live in the UK, 21% in the US, 6.9% in Canada. The UK is winning.
gbé fún àgbàwo párò lọ lọ́hùn-ún gba ọdẹ ológun. Aha! Hello, how are you? All right, now we dey for diaspora and I get talk with this money. No be you wey dey Bariga or wey dey Mushin or Makoko. Hold up. Yeah. Okay. Una see this link? Now for una wey dey for diaspora. Wey see the doubt whether Falu dey Nigeria. Hello, don't think about it. This link, it go carry you direct, go the place where we say it go help you choose which investment you want to do for Nigeria. Any investment, whether na waiting, whether na bank shares, whether na agriculture, whether na real estate, whether na stock exchange, any investment wey you want to do, make sure say you click am because anything fit happen for diaspora anytime and it go better say if you come Nigeria, you go get where you go relax and you get investment to fall back to. Hello, make sure say you click am because if you wan say what? Where that? Hey, Oga. See, make I help you click the link. Make to click waiting. When we say na Ambiolo primary school you go. You know here when I talk say na for people wey dey for diaspora. People wey dey for diaspora, what are they called? I know they are called diasporans. Oh, there. Let me talk to my diasporans people. Make sure say you click this link. Oh yeah, to betterment your life. Because you both say what the investment in your country in Nigeria is a forever life betterment. Thank you. You see the here. If you like say you don't get job for filling station, you see the here. Go. Look.
Not so fast.
Look, I'm tired. I want to check out of this country for greener pastures.
Just calm down for a moment. Please sit down. Do you have a job where you're going to?
No, but someone is arranging, you know.
Listen, Alinko. Checking out of this country without proper planning means one thing. Unimaginable begin. You know, I've been in the diaspora, but legitimately doing great things at home and abroad. As I've been saying, without the proper footing abroad, the risk is not worth it. Listen, Alinko, it's better to be home than be trapped abroad, or even end up in prison.
Thank you so much for staying through the program. It's been worthwhile. And in case you have anything to share with us, please do not hesitate to do so as we expect feedback on our show. Remember, you can reach us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, on Twitter at Nidcom_gov, on our Instagram page at Nidcom_gov, and on our website at www.nidcom.gov.ng. You can also join us on DSTV at NTN Network News on Friday at 10:30 a.m., on NTN International on Tuesday at 6 a.m. and 10:05 p.m., on NTN News 24 on Friday at 2:30 p.m. and on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. You can also join us on WAP TV on Monday at 10 p.m. I remain your host, Consola Adetumbi. See you next time.